Most people never start YouTube because they think it's too late, too hard, or too crowded. I used to think that too. Back when I was 16 or 17, I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. But I'd hear this voice in my head telling me, what if it's too late? What if people laugh at me? And what if nobody watches me? I didn't realize back then that your perspective is the difference. Even if others are doing the same thing, no one is doing it like you. For me, that thought of starting YouTube never really left. It just sat in the back of my mind, and I was too afraid to tell anyone. A few years later, I started telling my friends that I wanted to start YouTube, and they encouraged me, but something still held me back. I think it was the same fears, just buried deeper. They told me, you always talk with so much passion, so just do it. And one thing stuck. One of my friends told me something that I will probably remember forever. Something simple. Your personality is perfect for YouTube. And that answered the why. Why would people watch me? But still, I didn't know how to start, what to post, how to write my scripts, how to film myself, how to edit. I didn't know anything. Then I tried something new. I started using AI to help my YouTube journey. ChatGPT became my personal assistant, and suddenly the excuses disappeared. And in this video, I'll show you how to use it the same way that I did to finally launch your channel without overcomplicating things. Okay, so the first thing I do is open ChatGPT and actually talk to it. Don't overthink it, don't try to be perfect. What are your passions? What are you into? What do you like to do? What do you know how to do? Just spill everything out there, even if it feels random or basic. You can literally say something like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm not sure what it should be about. Here are my interests, skills, and some things I enjoy. And then you start typing them out. Let me just say something about my past. I've been a developer for 10 years. I like to work with AI. I also like working with people. Okay, that's a great foundation for a YouTube channel. With your background, 10 years of development experience, an interest in AI, and a passion for working with people. AI for developers teach other developers how to practically use AI in their projects. Human-centered coding. Personal devlog, dev talk with me, from code to product, pick one to content types to test, tutorials, interviews, devlogs, record 3-5 videos as a pilot. Okay, this is a great start, but let's say I don't want to do dev work anymore. The future of work with AI, I love this one. Career reboot, life after coding. This can be like a personal story while building. This is a great idea. AI for real people, explainer human-centered content. Okay, it looks great. Tech conversations that matter. What other topics do you suggest? Tech career and life transitions, AI and the human experience, conversations that matter. This is a great title for a podcast. Self-development for tech people. You can continue this conversation with ChatGPT. It will give you more ideas and more insights. You can give it more context, and then somehow you land on a topic you like. I'm sure of it. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's go with this one. Okay, and guess what? Right now I have clarity, and I am not sitting in my head for weeks anymore with what I should do on YouTube. It took me 3 minutes to pick a niche with the help of ChatGPT. So you should do this too. Once you've figured out what excites you, now it's time to turn that clarity into a plan. And this is when ChatGPT becomes your strategist. You're not just asking for random tips, you're giving it context about you. What this channel is really about, you're creating a space where tech professionals can reflect on their identity beyond code, build emotional intelligence, confidence and clarity, navigate burnout, career transitions and growth, use AI plus other tools for personal transformation. Ideal audience, mid-career developers feeling stuck or burned out, core content teams. Okay, so it gave me some content teams, but let's say that I don't understand anything from this. I need something more structured so I can act on it. Okay, now give me a clear niche direction. It gives me a positioning, helping tech professionals grow beyond code by building self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and a career that actually feels good. Who's this for? Mid-career developers, engineers, designers, or tech workers. These are people that I've worked with in the past, so I know how to talk to them. I already have an unfair advantage. Feeling stuck, lost, burned out, or craving for meaning. Smart people who've mastered hard skills but struggle with soft skills. Okay, that's great. Now please give me some content format, so let's see what I actually want to do on YouTube. You can do the exact same thing. Story-based videos, okay, I love those. And it already gave me some examples. Why I left my dev jobs after 10 years, the real story. the day I realized I didn't want to be a developer anymore, what burnout taught me about my identity in tech, reflective solo talks. Okay, this one also sounds great. It already gave me tons of clarity, so please go ahead and use this. Give it a lot of context, tell it everything you wanted to know, and you'll definitely find some ideas and you'll be surprised by how good it is. Okay, now let's tell it that we decide on the styles. Story-based videos, reflective solo talks, listicles and frameworks, and AI plus self-development toolkits. Give me 3 video ideas for each of those. Okay, it also gave me a tone. It gave me more than I've asked for. Why I walked away from a 10-year dev career. This one would work great, but I'm not walking away from my career. I'm still doing some dev work, but now I'm doing it with AI. The moment I knew I was burned out, I don't like this one too much. My career was thriving, but I wasn't. The hidden cost of success in tech. This one is great. Reflective solo talks. Why so many developers feel lost even when they're good at their jobs. Okay, and so on and so forth. It gave me ideas for each of the styles. Those ideas are great. Now let's tell it. I have the time right now to post 1 single video per week. Give me a 30-day posting plan. Okay, it gave me the 30-day YouTube posting plan. Week 1, the story-based video, why I walked away from a 10-year dev career. Then for week 2, reflective solo talk, you're not lazy, you're disconnected, a great one. Week 3, listicle, 5 soft skills that changed my tech career. Week 4, AI plus self-development toolkits. Okay, so it put all the styles in order, so I have the whole month planned out. It also gave me a structure for the videos. What you'll have after 30 days, a complete channel foundation with content diversity, clarity on what your audience resonates with. Now that you've got the plan, it's time to make it real. And here's where a lot of people go wrong. They stop at the idea, but if it's not in front of you, broken down step by step, it won't happen. So here's what I do. First I open Notion and start turning that AI plan into an actual to-do list. So let's go ahead and create a page right here and name it YouTube. I don't even know what my channel will be called yet. Now inside this page right here, let's create another one called plan. Okay, now go back to ChatGPT. I don't even know how to start filming the first video. Can you create a list of step-by-step to-dos that I can follow? Make sure to include everything I need to know. Okay, let's send it and wait for the answer. Okay, now it gave us the step-by-step plan, so let's just copy everything. Okay, so for gear and setup, day 1, what you need is the camera, smartphone, 1080 pixels or better is totally fine, I agree with this. Microphone, wired earbuds or an affordable lav mic, tripod or stand, use a phone tripod or stack books for eye-level framing. Lighting, sit in front of a window, natural light or use a light ring. Okay, and then you have a checklist for day 1, clean up your room, and after you've done something you can just check right here. Make sure your face is well lit, position the camera at eye level and horizontal, test audio and video by recording a 10-second clip, and then plan your script. You don't need to memorize the script, just outline the key points, use the story format, hook, setup, conflict, turning point, lessons, close. It already gave us structure. And then it gave us an outline for the first video. Write 5-7 bullet points to guide your flow. Practice talking through it. Don't aim for perfection, aim for realness. Okay, then for day 3 and 4, film. Then you have a checklist. Set up your phone, mic, tripod and check framing. Do a quick 10-second test recording. Record a full video. Aim for 7-5 minutes. Then editing. Use CapCut. This one is great. I also recommend it. Then light editing only. Yes, keep it simple for your first video. Now day 6-7, upload to YouTube. Go to YouTube, upload, select your video, title, put your title, the description, the text, the thumbnail. Okay, this looks great. Hit publish or let it auto-publish. Okay, after video 1, you'll have a real content outline to press and started. I think this is the most important step. Yeah, this is the hardest step you'll take. But your goal here is simple. You want your every next step to be simple. You don't want any friction, you want to move fast, and you don't want to make decisions every 10 minutes. On your best days, this to-do list helps you move, and on your worst ones, it still works. And with this, you're not just building a plan, you're building momentum. Alright, now let's talk about scripting. You don't have to write every word from scratch. You can just ask ChatGPT to write you an outline, and then based on that you add your own personality. You'd still have to edit those, but it's faster and less work. Okay, now let's say I actually want to create our first video. Go back to ChatGPT. Can you recommend me a tone I should use? Okay, it gave me a tone. Let's say I like it and I'll stick to it. Now script our first video in that tone. Let's go back to our Notion page and create a new page inside YouTube. Call it videos. Then create a new page right here. Copy paste your video title. I'll just take it from ChatGPT. Then let's see what it answered. I spent 10 years building my career as a developer. Okay, now let's just copy paste everything. And let's make this a full screen. Why I walked away from a 10-year dev career and what I found on the other side. Okay, so it starts with a hook, sounds awesome. What I usually do is take an entire section that I don't like or parts of the section that I don't like and just paste it right here, rephrase everything. Then I'd copy this and paste it instead of the one I have. Then I try to read out loud the whole script, and everywhere where I feel like it's missing anything or it doesn't feel right or it's not like me, I'd edit things manually. Let's say that in this section right here, I want the AI to include an idea, something like, let's tell it to include something about the happiness of having free time. Okay, and I'd copy it and go back to Notion and paste it. And then I'd read everything and I'd modify them to match my tone. The AI did a pretty good job, but still it's not perfect, and you want the video to feel personal. But you have a great starting point. You don't start from an empty canvas. Alright, this is the step that no one wants to hear, but it's the one that makes everything else work. Just start posting, even if your videos aren't great, and believe me, they will not be. Everyone wants their first upload to be perfect, but that's not how YouTube works. Your first 10, 20 or even 30 videos will feel awkward. You'll cringe at your voice, you'll hate your lighting, you'll notice 100 things you could have done better. But that's the actual point. You don't get good before you post, you get good by posting. Every video you upload is feedback, and every upload gives you confidence. And the cool part, you already have a system now. AI helps you plan, script and stay consistent. So you're not guessing anymore, you're just learning faster. You're not trying to go viral yet, you're just building the habit. Okay, and once you have a repeatable process, scripting, listing, posting, you don't need a to-do list anymore. What you need right now is a schedule, a simple structure that you can stick to every week. I use Notion to map it all out. So go back to your Notion page and click on the plus button right here near YouTube. Then click on database and search for calendar, content calendar. This one looks great. You can specify here which fields you want. Just press on continue, done. And now you have a full calendar. And you can just click on the plus button right here and put your videos ideas here. Now let's go back to ChatGPT and check what you wanted to post. Now let's copy the title. We can put it here, and then we have it in our calendar. We can drag it around to the exact day we want to post. We can ask GPT, can you create a calendar for the next month? Starting from today, I want to post 2 videos per week. Make sure it's the best posting days. And it started creating the calendar. Tuesdays and Fridays are strong for publishing. Okay, it just gave me the calendar, it gave me the titles I should post, so I just copied this back into Notion. Okay, so that's it. That's how you can launch your channel now. Not by overthinking, not by waiting for the perfect niche or setup, but by using AI to remove the hard parts and by building a system that helps you show up and stay consistent. You don't need to be an expert, you don't need to have everything figured out. You just need a way to keep moving even when your motivation drops, and trust me, it will. And if this helped, give it a like so I know it was worth making. And if you're serious about launching your channel, I've got more videos coming up on scripting, filming and automating your whole workflow. So hit subscribe and I'll walk you through it all.